Good morning, church family. It is Thursday morning, and I'm coming to you from where else but my home. And I'm guessing that you're probably watching this from your home. But today is often referred to as Holy Thursday. And why do we call it Holy Thursday? Well, I encourage you as a family to dive into the scriptures and read about the events that happened today. Today is the Last Supper in which Jesus got his 12 disciples together, and they had their last meal together. And it was actually a meal in which they did communion. Jesus gave the bread and the wine to represent his body and his blood that was shed for them. He wanted to leave them with these two things to remember, because he was leaving. Jesus knew he was leaving, and he wanted his disciples to remember him by something. And that's when every Sunday when we take communion together, that's what we do, is we take a pause and we remember exactly what we're celebrating, exactly what has changed our lives forever, the body and the blood that was shed for us. And so do that this week. Read these scriptures today. We will do communion on Easter, but just know that we continue to pray for you guys, and asking God to do a great thing through us in this season of isolation. We can be as near as ever to the Lord, and this Holy Thursday is a great day to start focusing on why Jesus came. So we are so thankful for Jesus and what he did for us on the cross, and all the gifts that he's given to us. And today might be a day where you're not very thankful, and you feel like you're stuck at home and you can't go do things. Well, maybe you change that by saying, I get to be home where it's safe. How we look at things makes a difference, and I want us to be thankful for all that we have and all that Jesus has done for us. And there are a couple ladies who are going to share about their ways in which they are thankful. So we love you, church. We're praying for you, and we're thankful for each and every one of you.
Hey guys, it's Nina. I just wanted to send out a quick update video about what's next for me in the season and what's kind of just been going on since all this craziness started. So most of you know that I was planning to go back to Pittsburgh. I just finished my discipleship training school a couple months ago, and I was planning to go back to Pittsburgh to be back on staff there. But kind of like everything, that's postponed. It's on hold right now. I'm still planning on going, just not at the time that I was planning to go. So I decided to do, it's called a DBS. It stands for Discipleship Bible School. It's a 3-month-long online program run by Youth with a Mission Pittsburgh. And it's basically you just read and study the entire Bible in those 3 months. And it's kind of intense, but I'm really excited to just use this time to grow in my faith, to understand the Word better, and just continue getting to know the Lord through His Word, and just building that stronger foundation before I go off to Pittsburgh into full-time missions. And I also just wanted to share a quick word of encouragement. I know that this time is definitely difficult and just super different and crazier than a lot of things that have happened to most of us. And I found myself getting really kind of apathetic and grumpy, and just it was starting to weigh on me, just being home all the time and not really knowing what was next. And I felt like a word that God gave me was to just be thankful and to just recognize the blessings that He has given me, even in this difficult time. And so every day I've been writing one thing I'm thankful for. And no blessing is small, and all good things are from the Lord. So it's just really given me a new perspective, and it's really helped me in my attitude and my heart posture during this time. So yeah, I just encourage you guys to remind yourself what you're thankful for and to look for the blessings, even though that this time is pretty hard. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I hope you all have a great week, and yeah, we'll see you soon.
Hey church family, my name is Nikki and I just wanted to share a few things with you guys about how God has provided for our family this week, and how much we just find joy in the little moments instead of, being discouraged or being sad about not being able to go to the beach. You guys know that I love to snorkel and swim and take pictures, and so it's been a struggle for me. I've really had to pray about my attitude towards staying around the house and not being able to get out and go do things with my kids like I normally do. One thing I just wanted to share is God really has shown up for our family. He introduced us to our neighbors a couple of months ago before all this coronavirus started, and the neighbor has 5 kids, and so my kids have been able to meet them and play with them and have play dates and such prior to all the virus, and we have started building this relationship. So I'm really thankful for that relationship with our neighbors, because now that we are on basically lockdown, because I really don't take my kids anywhere, so that they hopefully won't get sick, but they have had a chance to play with kids in a small setting and not get in each other's faces at a safe distance, and it's just caused them to have an enjoyable experience, even though we're stuck at home. They're used to me taking them out and going to the beach and all this kind of other stuff. And so I'm really thankful that God has allowed us to get to know our neighbors and to spend time with them. Another thing God has allowed us to do is before this coronavirus, Amelia, my oldest, she's 6 now, she really didn't care much about bicycles. She would get on it, but she would really have a hard time with bicycles. But now that we're at home a lot, she's had a more of a chance to play on the bicycle, and she's all of a sudden picked up this desire to ride on a bicycle. So I'm really thankful, because I was trying to rack my brain, what in the world could I do with my kids that we don't already do, being that I homeschool them and I spend a lot of time with them every day anyway. And so when she brought up this desire to ride her bicycle, I thought, oh, that's straight from God. So I'm really thankful that we can find little nuggets of entertainment for the kids that I know is directly from God, because He is looking out for us and He wants what's best for us. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit into my week so far. And I want to make sure I encourage you to also look for those little tidbits of joy that you can find. If you have trouble finding them, pray to God about it. Ask Him to show them to you, to highlight them, and to make them known to you, so that you can see and you can praise Him and be thankful for the many blessings that He provides us every day. So I hope you'll have a great Easter, and I will see you at church hopefully soon.